Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I believe you've been hearing the news that have been going on that Madagascar has gotten a potential cure for COVID-19 with one of their potential organic, herbs, or what have you to say. Well, breaking news, President Muhammadu Buhari has approved importation of Madagascar COVID-19 organisms. President Muhammadu Buhari has directed the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 to pick up COVID Organics, Madagascar's self-proclaimed plant-based remedy for coronavirus. Boss Mustafa, secretary to the government of the Federation, broke the news at the daily briefing at the task force which he headed. He said Madagascar donated some of the products to Nigeria through Guinness-Bissau, and arrangements were being made to pick them up. Mustafa said the president directed that the products be subjected to validation process, after which they have been picked up before they can be used in Nigeria. We have to ascertain the validity of it and see to it that it works properly and confidently for us to use it on our people. But we must give every opportunity a try. Anyway, I want to say this is a welcome development by the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by Buhari, apparently Buhari approving it, that this should be tried. Don't forget that the Oni of Ife also said that they were working on the treatment of coronavirus and that they will be done with it and will present it. Other people have also come up with some local herbs and some of our very own organic procedures that we have back at home. A few people have caught coronavirus, and guess what? They've been treated with very local herbs and they've been fine and well. And so I think this is a very good avenue and opportunity and a position for the government to look upon and to explore, because there is nothing wrong if Africa produced the cure of coronavirus. It is important that we begin to believe in ourselves and stop relegating ourselves to the background and always believing that it has to come from a foreign nation or a foreign world. We can do this. We've got this. What we need to do, whatever medication, whatever herbs we put together that we think cured anybody with this virus, is just to carry on a laboratory test and preparation. Try and repeat the process, check the chemical composition, see that one is no more than the other and is not in larger proportion or beneath the required proportion that is able and accurately to be able to attack every cell and organ to be able to treat the coronavirus. That's the thing. So our lab scientists, everyone who has studied microbiology, this is where they come in. And guess what? When we get this cure, we are able to export it to the rest of the world. And before you know it, Nigeria is in the limelight again. We can do this and we can create our own pharmaceutical company from this, and Nigeria will begin to shine. We don't have to wait for them to come, just like what we do with crude oil. Oh my God, we get crude oil from this country, we export it out again to be refined, and we bring it back again with money. What nonsensical nonsense. It doesn't make sense at all in any way, form or kind. Even talk to a 5-year-old, to be able to say it doesn't make sense. What do you mean? They cannot understand it. You will have to really rationally explain it. You can't get it because how does it work? That you have something and you don't treasure it, you don't take care of it, you have to send it out and back. It doesn't work that way. You spend more money, you spend more time, you give other people jobs, you leave your own people jobless. These are things that the government can explore, and before you know it, we are in the limelight. Nigeria, enough is enough for being behind. We need to come up on board and we need to come up fast. If Madagascar has gotten this, if in case you have not forgotten, if you don't know, Madagascar is an African country. And if you are wondering where it is, remember that movie, I love to move it. So this Madagascar herbal mixture has been given an opportunity by Buhari's administration to be tested In Madagascar now they have come up with these herbs, this mixture, and they said it has been effective. This herbal mixture, has been proven in Madagascar, and they have found out that it has been very effective. They said they tried it on people, this herb, and guess what? It worked. So they have put it into, well, packaged it into bottles, and they've gone out to do all the laboratory preparation, and done all the necessary research on it, and they have found out that it's been effective. It's been an effective treatment for the COVID-19. And guess what? When Buhari heard of it, that's one good thing in a long time that President Muhammadu Buhari has done. So he has approved that Nigeria should import some of this Madagascar COVID-19 organic herb mixture, and check the efficiency so as to see really and truly if this works. If it works, Africa, we are doing something, is a good step in a good direction. And not just for Africa alone, we need to support one another. As Africans, we need to support our people, we need to support them, and we need to make sure that we need to support them and make sure that this, if this is true, then we must patronize them. We must not wait for America, we must not wait for Canada or UK to bring up the treatment, and we begin to patronize them, and we leave our very own roots. Even the Oni of Ife, like I earlier said, he's told us time and time again that they are using herbs, and they are working on it to come out in a more concrete, acceptable, and proper manner, before for everybody to be able to access. But thank God for what Madagascar has done. Madagascar is an African country, like I rightly mentioned. I like to move it, move it. That movie was done after the Madagascar thing. If you have not seen that movie, it's a cartoon, but very nice, and quite interesting. So if one of our own has come up with this initiative, and if it works, why not? Let's help to broadcast it. Let's help to share it. And I'm very glad that for once in a long time, Nigeria is not looking to China, is not looking to the US, is not looking to the UK or to Germany or to Russia, whatever, what have you, to sort out for a solution. President Muhammadu Buhari has given the go ahead to the Presidential Tax Fund on COVID-19 to go ahead and begin to, get this import some of these herbs, and let's try it on coronavirus patients. Like I was mentioning earlier, we've seen a number of people in Nigeria who has gotten this coronavirus. Even El-Rufai himself said it during this time. Part of the things that he used for treating himself was the, local herbs as well. Some of these things should, what I think, they should be researched upon, check the chemical composition, and see how effective these things has been, so that we can adequately say this has worked, and we can go back to the lab, go back to the drawing board, see what worked, which of the combinations, at what proportion, which one is harmful, what is the adverse effect, and how can we reduce it, how can we make it compatible with the body, that there is this adverse effect is reduced, or is something that can be minimized, or can be it can be a one-off. These are some of the things that we can do, and guess what? It will create job. This Madagascar herb mixture for COVID-19, guess what? For the people that are producing it, now it's going international. Nigeria is importing, and once we say it works, African Union, before you know it, the world is important. And guess what? Whoever has discovered this thing, the herbal company, is in for a big time business. Guess what? They will get a bigger production plant. They will employ people, as far to drivers, to lab scientists, to those who studied things like microbiology, biochemistry, different things, even chemistry, biology. These people will be employed. Cleaners, doctors, those who work in pharmacology, and before you know it, we have something, and there is job creation for the people in that region. This is what we are talking about. We don't have to always wait for crude oil. Let us enhance what we've gotten to make us a better people. And I want to say also the word the Oni of, or if you have constantly been saying that they are working on it, let's ask him. The government should steer this ship in the right direction. Ask him. Let's see what you've got. Send a few patients that are willing, ready for this treatment, and let's see if they become well. Fine, then we explore the option, and we can tell the world that yes, so in Nigeria we have our own homemade, and all this drama will be over, and we can go back, and we will be better off. So my people, that's what we have for you to do. What do you think? I want to say well done to the, at least to the government. We don't only criticize, we also appreciate good works, to say thank you for what I mean for giving an African country an opportunity, and the opportunity for us to also explore other options and to see what comes out. Anyway, my people, leave a comment. Don't forget to thumbs up for us, like and share. Subscribe if you have not, so we can keep you up to date. God bless. Thanks for everything. Bye for now.